Okay, 73 Alpha Echo 1 Papa.
Mexico.
I think I copied Delta Lima 3. It's at Alpha Sierra Mike.
That is Roger. Roger. Good morning, good day to you. Beautiful figures. You come 20 dB over his line. And the name is Martin, and the location is in the northwest part of Germany, guys.
Fine business, Martin. You're 20 over right now. 20 over S9. I'm not sure what you're running, but it's loud and it sounds good here. Delta Lima 3 Alpha Sierra Mike. According to my log, Martin, we worked back.
What is your antenna? You're running power, Steve, over?
Yes, running about 1,300 watts.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Hello, is this frequency in use? CQ20. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling CQ 20 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, on 7 off calling CQ and listening. Kilowatt 9 again?
Yes, Kilo 9, Mike Foxtrot Tango.
Kilowatt 9, Mike Foxtrot Tango. Good day to you. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida. I repeat, my call is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot. The operator name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT. Nice to make the acquaintance, my friend. Go ahead, Kilowatt Mike 8. Hold on, let me just save something on my computer. I need to do a couple of things, and then I'll be with you in a second. So, Kilowatt 9, Mike Foxtrot Tango. I think it must be Christian. This must be Christian. Christian, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. How do you copy?
Yeah, very good, Kurt. Your signal report here in Chicago, Illinois. I'm just outside of Chicago, Illinois. 7 to 59. A little QS Baker. And operator here is Chris. Hotel, Romeo, India.
Yeah, QSL Chris, thank you very much for the information. And yeah, you're 5 and 5 here, 55, 54. Not very strong, but you're in the clear, so that's the most important thing. The QRM level today is pretty low here, Chris. No problem. QTH here is south of Brussels, about 20 kilometers, 15 miles southeast of Brussels. Very good, Chris. I'm really wondering if you're, what's the equipment you're running, what's the power in the antenna. Back to you, Chris. Kilo 9er, Mike Fox Tango, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Roger that. Very good. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox from Kilo 9. And operating conditions on this side is just about 80 watts into a vertical antenna currently. 80 watts in a vertical, Fox Tango 900. That's you.
Yeah, QSL. Well, it sounds great, Chris, with the 80 watts in a vertical. I'm using a 2 element cubical quad and about 800 watts on the antenna at the moment, so very good to have your station here. I hope you have made a lot of QSOs with Europe before. Propagation today is kind of up and down. I just arrived on the frequency, but you know, it's pretty late here. We're about 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours after sunset, so propagation might just go down, and we have to move to lower frequencies for any propagation there, Chris. Yeah, I'm running a Kenwood TS480, about 800 watts in the 2-element cubicle quad, and I'm live streaming as we speak, Chris. So if you happen to go to my QRZ page, you can click on the first link, and it should logically start the live stream for you, so you can see how you sound. It's not very strong, but I have you here. No problem. Okay, Chris, back to you. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, with Chris, Kilo Niner, Mike Fox Tango. Back to you, sir.
Very good, sir. Cutting off 100%. And local time here in Chicago is about 10:40 a.m. in Chicago. So band is actually starting to pick up a little bit here for us, but I'll copy that the sun is setting over your way. So anyway, I will definitely have on your now. I'll look for that live stream, and we'll definitely check that out, Kurt. Thanks so much for answering my call, and hope to speak to you again down the road. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, K9 MFT 73.
Thank you very much. I'll catch up with you later. No problem. It's been a pleasure to hear you. You have a fantastic day, and congratulations on your station. It's working fine. It's not very super strong, but you're doing the trip into Belgium, and that's the most important thing. So there you are. 73s, have a good day, and stay safe, my friend. Kilo Niner, Mike Fox Tango, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, waving a hand. 73s, bye-bye. Any other station? This is Oscar November, number 7, Oscar Fox Fox, QRZ. November, number 7, Oscar Fox Fox, QRZ. CQ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida. This is Brussels calling QRZ. CQ20, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot, calling CQ 20 meters, QRZ. CQ20, 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 calling 20 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling. This is on 7 off calling CQ20. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQ20 and listening. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida. On 7 off, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQ20 and standing by. Again? Kilo Echo 5, Kilo Echo November, is that correct? Over? Sorry, can you just repeat the call again so I have it for the logbook? Kilo question mark, over.
Kilo Echo 5, Juliet, Lima, November.
Kilo Echo 5, is it Juliet Lima November? Juliet Lima November, is that Jason, over?
Correct, yes.
How you doing, Jason, there in Arizona? That's been a long time. I haven't heard anything from your heck of the woods. Nice to meet you, Jason. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. My handle is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. And you're 5x4 here, 55-54 into Brussels this evening, Jason. QTH very close to Brussels here. I'm very close to the capital city. I hope everything is okay with you there, Jason. Kilo Echo 5, Juliet Lima November, from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. It's like an on-off switch, and the name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, Kurt, K-U-R-T, QSL.
Copy, Kurt. Yeah, we got a good signal today. Things here are good. It's cold, a little bit cold for us today, and all's well. All's well. The station is Arkansas, by the way.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was Arizona. It's Arkansas. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I misread. It's my mistake. Yeah, okay, QSL. Fine business. Oh, I see you do POTAs as well. You go and do some POTA activations as well. I'd like to do that next summer. I might just have enough gear to do some POTA activations as well over here. I think it must be pretty interesting, pretty amusing when you can go into one of these different parks and do some activation from there. What is your working conditions? Just wondering what's your antenna, what's your power. Go ahead, Jason.
Jason. Running with a center-fit dipole, 100 watts.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. The dipole and 100 whiskies coming through into Belgium. So that's great. Yeah, okay. I see a lot of stations there with small gear and small antennas making the trip into Europe. So nowadays propagation starts to open up there. And I can see the radio. Very beautiful radios, the 7300s. I think they are one of the most popular ones at the moment. As far as I can see around me, everybody's having a 7300. I stick to my TS480 here, but I'm using an SDR Play as my receiver. I'm splitting receive, and I have an entire overview of the entire band, Jason. I'm actually live streaming as we speak, so you can always have a look on the live stream and see how you sound here. It's not very strong, but you're making the trip, and that's the major, most important thing there, Jason. Okay, Jason, I'll pass one more time to you. Kilo Echo 5, Juliet Lima November, from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, QSL. Yeah, I seem to lose you there, Jason. Your signal starts to become weaker. We're beyond sunset, so I do expect propagation to drop out very soon. Jason, thanks for calling. I really appreciate the area from Arkansas. I really appreciate the call. Kilo Echo 5, Juliet Lima November from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, QSL.
QSL. Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar.
Yeah, Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar. Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Go ahead, Ronald.
Go ahead, Ronald. Yeah, very fine. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. This is Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar. Good afternoon to you there. Nice signal here in Canada. My name is Ron. Romeo Oscar November Ron. I'm in Hamilton, Ontario. And you're 59 here in the Hamilton. Beautiful signal. Back to you. Wonder how you're talking Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar.
Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar from Oscar November number 7, Oscar Florida. So the call sign is on 7 now. It's like an on-off switch, Ronald. So it's like an on-off switch. Just replace the slash between on and off with a 7. You got the call sign correct there. Very nice to meet you for the first time. I don't have you in my logbook. You're 5 and 8, 5 and 9 yourself. So beautiful signal and very good readability here in Belgium. I'm even live streaming. So if you happen to have internet on your computer, you can go to the QRZ page and check the live stream. Fine business there, Ron. Beautiful signal from Hamilton there in Canada. Very great to hear some voices from over the pond. It's about 1 hour and a half beyond sunset. So I'm pretty surprised propagation is still around. So it's pretty late. Normally just dies with the sunset there. So we are a little bit in the gray line at the moment as we speak there, Ron. Fine business. I'm Kurt, K-U-R-T, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. That's my name. So K-U-R-T like Kurt Cobain. I'll pass microphone back to there, Ron. V3MWO ON7 OFF QSL.
QSL. You're very fine, very fine. I've got that on the line stream here. That's interesting. November 7th, Fox, Mike Whiskey Oscar. We're returning. Very good. Let me just put that on. It's sort of, I'll see you back to on that. Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar. Very good. Well, you got 5 and 9 here. We're into Hamilton, Ontario, which is right at the western end of Lake Ontario, between Toronto and Niagara Falls. Kind of a cold day, but we're only getting up to +1. It's cold and cloudy right now. So we're going to probably get into the near future. So a lot of this cold is the next week is going to be just around the season mark this year. I think tonight we're going to be down to so clean my heat cloth here.
Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. QSL there, Ron. A little bit of a QS breaker on your last transmission, so signal was a little bit up and down, and I missed some of the transmission, but I got most of it. Yeah, it's getting colder here. we had a lot of rain over here just the past few hours. Weather conditions is not too great, and we might just maybe even get some snow tonight. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. We'll see tomorrow if we get a little bit of a snow. It's possible that we might get some snow over the night. Yeah, that's something we'll figure out tomorrow morning when we wake up. It's pretty close to freezing point over here in my particular location. I'm just quickly checking the current WX conditions here with the accurate temperature. Right now, as we speak, in my QTH is 38.4 Fahrenheit, so about 3.6 degrees centigrade. And currently, we might get some more rain and precipitation overnight, so I wouldn't be too surprised that maybe we might have a white covered road here tomorrow morning when I wake up. So they expect a little bit of winter kind of weather conditions over here. Okay, I'll pass microphone one more time to you there, Ron, and then I'll move on to the next one. Back to you there, Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, and I like the picture of the dog. Back to you, over. Back to you, over.
Victor Echo
Okay, thank you very much. It's been a big pleasure to make the acquaintance there for the first time, and I've got you in the logbook, so next time we'll have a record that we have made the QSO before. 73s, Ron, take care. 73s, God bless you. Stay safe from that bloody virus that's still sweeping around there. Victor Echo 3, Mike Whiskey Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. 73s, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
QRZ?
QRZ?
Okay, let me, because there was a pilot there, I'm going to try to pull out somebody. QRZDX, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, we're listening.
We're listening.
Okay, I have Kilo Delta 2 station. Kilo Delta 2, go ahead. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Go ahead, over.
Go ahead, over. This is Kilo Delta 2. Alpha Northwest New Jersey, over. Roy Kurt. I live in the Adirondack Mountains near in the state of New York. Not too far from the Canadian border. I'll give you a signal report on your next over. Over.
QSL, very good day to you there, Roy. Kilo Delta 2, Alpha Golf Whiskey. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Nice to make the acquaintance for the first time. Roy, my name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. The QTH is very close to Brussels. I'm living in the suburbs of the capital, just about 20 kilometers or 15 miles south of Brussels. I have a beautiful view here on the QTH here around me. No obstacles. Very good for DXing. Nice to meet you there, Roy. My name is Kurt, like Kurt Cobain, and if you want to memorize a call sign, look at it. It looks like an on-off switch, except the slash is the number 7. Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey. They're in New York. Oscar November 7. Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Fox over. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, KD2 AGW. Fine business, Kurt. Yeah, we're running a Kenwood TS59 Sugar Barefoot, and we're trying out a new end-fed wire it's broadside north and south, but you're coming in a 5.9 on the peak, and on my beam you're coming on a 5.9 plus 15, so an excellent signal. Are you running power? Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm running a little bit of a power there, Roy. I'm running about 800 watts on the two-element cubicle quad here. 800 watts on the two-element cubicle quad. I'm actually doing a live stream, and congratulations with the setup, because I pulled you out of the, I think maybe a dozen of stations are calling at the moment, because, you know, I'm doing the live stream. Some of them, they just want to be on the live stream. Some of them, they just follow me on internet, and once I go live, they just want to give me a call. So you're right on top of the rest, and that's an important thing. The only thing you need to do is try to use a voice transformer and make your male voice like a female voice, and I guarantee you will have everybody coming back to you first call. Hi. No problems there, Roy. By the way, very cold here in Brussels, close to freezing point, only 37 degrees Fahrenheit, but it might just get into freezing temperature overnight, and some precipitation. So I expect some white snow tomorrow morning on the ground here, which probably is going to melt away very early. But yeah, the winter is there, and we can't keep it away. Back to you there, Roy. Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox QSL.
Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot KD2 ATW returning. Well, fine business on the weather, Kirk. We're about 34 degrees and it's snowing right now. We're expecting possibly up to a foot, which would be our biggest snowstorm for the season so far. We've had a nice fall, and temperatures have been pretty good up until now. Yeah, and I understand what you're talking about, a female voice. The YLs, when they're on the air, they do get a lot of attention. Okay, a pleasure talking to you, Kurt. I'll let you make some more contact, and hopefully we can meet up again. And by the way, you're a 5.9 plus on my wire, so that seems to be doing good on the receive. And let me know what my signal report is. Over.
Yeah, QSL. I have you 5 and 8 to 5 and 9 there, Roy. Beautiful signal. And I just recommend you, if you have a little bit of a time, go to the QRZ page of my call sign and click on the first link. It will start the live stream. You can rewind it back and see how you sound here, but you sound perfect. No problems at all to copy you. So I pulled you out of all the different stations calling me just before I came back to you. But fantastic to hear that the wire is doing fine. And yeah, you should grab the XYL and make her sit in front of the microphone. HI 73 is Roy. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon, mate. Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. God bless you. Stay safe. 5859 report. It's perfect to me. Go ahead. Over.
Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. My pleasure, Kurt, talking to you. All the best to you and your family. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll look for you farther down the line. Kilo 4 Echo.
Okay, 73. Pleasure is all mine. I'm going to give a call to David one little moment, all the other stations. Let me see if I can reach David there. Kilo Delta 1 Oscar Whiskey in the chat box. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. Go ahead, David.
Go ahead. QSL, this is David. Kilowatt Delta 1 Oscar Whiskey. How copy?
Kilo Delta 1 Oscar Whiskey. Very perfect copy there, David. Your 5 and 8 booming signal into Belgium. No problems at all. I hope you're doing fine. Thanks for joining the chat box and being on the live stream. You're the star at the moment. Go ahead, David. Make some noise. Over.
Hey, I got to compliment you both on your QRZ page that you have on there and on the live stream. I have nothing on QRZ, and you have put me to shame, and you have motivated me today to work on my QRZ page. This is awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. You know, you just have to look it from this perspective, David. The QRZ page is only available to ham operators. You need to be logged in to be able to see what's mentioned on there. So you got some privacy involved here. And only other amateur radios they can see it, but it's just a gateway to open some kind of a subject to talk with people. So you kind of have sometimes a little bit of a longer conversation because sometimes it might just have a common interest with the person you're talking to. So I just personally like to put some stuff on there. It just opens the door to have a little bit of a deeper conversation, but only a 5 and 9 report, and then we can, you know, have a little chit chat about all kinds of things, you know, whatever you put on that QRZ page. So that's what I think you should do, is just for yourself and to open the door for any kind of discussion about whatever is printed on there, whatever you put on there. No problem. But very good signal from you. I'm wondering what's your working conditions there, David. And yeah, I'm doing this live stream in general, you know, just as a help for other people so they can see how they sound. And people, they kind of love it because, you know, the problem is you cannot hear yourself, right? So how are you able to check out how is your signal on the other side? And this live stream just makes it much easier. If you need to do any test of gear, antenna, comparison of antennas, comparison of microphones, settings in the radio, checking without amplifier, I'm always there to stand by and give you a little bit time on the show and see how it performs. So it's some kind of a feedback you have of your own station, so it's pretty interesting. David, I'll pass microphone back to you. So that's my response to the QRZ page. I just think it's a door opener. It just opens discussions. Back to you, David. Kilo Delta 1, Oscar Whiskey, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, QSL.
All right, thank you very much. But in addition to everything that you said, even when you can't make a long conversation and you have to keep it short, if you have a nice QRZ page, you're able to learn a little bit more about the person you just spoke to that you didn't really have time for. So it does make it seem a little bit more personal, even if you're contesting, if you can see what the other fella is doing and all of that. My station here is actually quite modern. I'm using the same Kenwood TS430S that I bought in 1988. It has served me well. I have an extra. I have two of them side by side. So they are difficult to hook up to computer directly. But I am a bit of an electronics buff. It's my vocation. That's what I do for a living. So I have the technology to hook things up. I do, however, do a few digital modes, but not too much. But seeing the glory of your page has given me a little bit more of motivation to come up the new era and the new way of doing things. I really like what I see. I don't see too much of this, and I think you're a real trendsetter, and I appreciate that, and want to thank you for showing us what ham radio can be nowadays. Back to you for KD1OW.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, there's another thing I often do when I'm doing some DXing. If you have a look now on the live stream, this is what is the next thing I'm doing. I'm just having a look on Google Maps and see how your QTH looks like, and it gives me a little bit of an opportunity to have a virtual travel around the area where you live. So I have a little bit of a better understanding on how is your life world, how is your habitat, and that's interesting because you have your habitat. It's completely different from mine. And I'm just quickly go and have a look on QRZ page. what is the address information, and then just go by Google Street View and have a little bit of a virtual trip to the station's location I'm talking to. So it's my way of traveling when everything is restricted because of the COVID situation and the current pandemic there. Okay, I'll let you go. It's been a big pleasure to make the acquaintance there, David. I have not your call sign in my QRZ, in my logbook. So you're a new entry, and it means you got a new friend out there. Thank you very much for the cue, so I really appreciate there, David. Back to you there. Kilo Delta 1 Oscar Whiskey, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Very good. You got a picture here in the United States, and I'm going to check you. Oh, that's my house. I'm the white one. A little bit further up the street here. I've been watching your live stream there. There you go. Awesome. I think that's a really good do. You can see I live in a fairly rural area. I do live right in town there. I'm the fellow across the street there from that house. But I'm the one with, let me see, White House, black shutters. You're too far up the street now. I guess we're not synced in. I think there's a couple minutes delay. But I think that's very neat. That's just another thing. You share your screen and everything. This is awesome. This has been a great experience for me, and you've really motivated me. Thanks a lot. I'll let you go. There's other people calling. This is AD10OW back over to Owen.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot there, David. It's been a pleasure, and I'm just stepping out of the church there, the Lisbon Free Baptist Church, HI. I was just showing that on the live stream as well. You take care, 73's. Pleasure is mine. Give a little effort, doing a little effort of half an hour, and update the QRZ page. It's gonna open doors. 73's. Take care, David. I've got a bunch of stations on the side. Kilo Delta 1 Oscar Whiskey, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, waving the hand. God bless you, my friend.
Bye.
Kilowatt Delta 2, Japan, Quebec, kilowatt.
Yeah, Kilowatt Delta 2, Japan, question mark?
Yes, Japan, Quebec, kilowatt. Kilowatt Delta 2, Jack, Queen, King. Stephen, in the state of New Jersey, over.
How you doing, Stephen? Good morning, I guess, or afternoon to you. This is Kurt, K-U-R-T, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and the QTH here is Brussels. I'm about 15 miles, 20 kilometers southeast of Brussels. Thank you for giving me a call there, Stephen. Go ahead.
Yes, Kurt. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Kilowatt Delta 2, Jack, Queen, King. Yeah, we're located in northwest New Jersey. I have you 5 and 7 with a little bit of QSB right now, but you were coming in a lot stronger a little while ago. But you did start to see off a little bit here, but not too bad. I am watching you on live stream. I watch a lot of these live streams, and yeah, you're right. It's a good way to see what we sound like on the airwaves. But right now, it is a little chilly. We are maybe expecting some snow here sometime late Sunday afternoon in northwest New Jersey. It'll be the first snow of the season. So at that, I'll send it back to you, sir. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, 82, Jack, Queen, King, over.
Yeah, QSL, 100%. Fantastic copy from you there, my friend. It's very good on the signal report. I get you about a 5 and 8, 5 and 9 report, as you can see on the live stream there, Stephen. Sounding very good here in Brussels. Well, it means that very shortly you can start to, you can get your skis out of the shed, and you can start to ski around when you get the snow. Here it's still pretty mild so far. We have been spared from any snow or from bad WX conditions, but things might change. We're going to see what happens tomorrow morning. We might get a little bit of a snow overnight. We're not sure what's going to happen. We'll see tomorrow, and that's something we will figure out tomorrow morning when we wake up, Stephen. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's a very good way to test gear, and sometimes when I finish a live stream in general, I just let it roll on for a few more 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so people who are standby, they can give it a shot and maybe try some gear or test gear settings of their audio gear, or maybe antenna comparison, whatever. So it's a very convenient way to check what's going on with your station. It just doesn't sound the same when you have another receiver in the same shack. It needs to be at a certain distance, and preferably a few hops away from the QTH where you are, Stephen. So your 5 and 8, 5 and 9, beautiful signal. And I'm just looking at your QRZ page as well. Seems you have some nice activities with the ski and also catching the fish. I guess, and beautiful. Yeah, very interesting information on the QRZ page. And if I'm not mistaken, the gray car with the antenna, isn't that a Volkswagen? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a Volkswagen. This looks like a Volkswagen to me, but there you are. Pass microphone back to you. Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Queen Kilo, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Juliet Jack Queen King. Yes, you are 100% right there, Kurt. That is a Volkswagen TDI Golf Diesel. I have 3 of them. That one there that you're looking at, that one there gets about, I would say that one's getting about 58 miles to the gallon. I have one that gets 63 miles to the gallon. And they are that one you're looking at is a 2002. And if you look very closely at it, if you're familiar with the Volkswagen Golf, you'll see that is a 2-door diesel. A 2-door diesel, very, very rare car. Right now it's put away for the wintertime, covered up in my garage. But that car, Volkswagen says they never manufactured a diesel, a 2-door diesel. But there you have it. That's one right there, I believe, sir. I have to say you are correct. The QRZ page does spark a lot of conversation. The skiing pictures you're seeing there, that's in British Columbia, Whistler Blackcomb in the Coast Mountain Range. Because of COVID, I haven't been here in 2 years. Hopefully we might get there next year. But I live very close to a lot of ski resorts. They are making snow at night. And maybe when I come up, I might get on the mountain come Saturday or come Sunday afternoon. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I do love fishing. Fishing is a great hobby of mine. I live right here by a couple of rivers, and I'm about an hour and a half from the ocean. And there's a picture here of me kneeling down holding a spear, and that was up at the Greenstone River in Alaska about 5 years ago. I fish compost and locust. I fished all through the Caribbean. I love fishing. I love skiing, and I love race cars. KD2, JQK, back over to you, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. I think, even radio operating is a little bit like fishing. You don't know what fish you're going to catch when you make your call. You might just hear somebody who is next door, but you might just hear the other side of the planet. So it just depends on the WX conditions. It depends on the propagation. And I totally agree with you as well. It just sparks a lot of conversations, and I think one of the things I should do on my QRZ page is putting pictures from different countries I've been visiting, because one thing that people, they love to talk to is about the travels that they've made in the past. So that's also a very interesting one. Okay, as you know, Stephen, it's very busy, so I'll move on and make a few more calls, just see if I can still maybe talk with the other side of the planet. But pleasure is absolutely mine. Enjoy the hobby. Enjoy also getting the big fish out of the ocean. And I would say 73. It's been a big pleasure to hear you there, Stephen. Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Queen Kilo, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
That's an AL 811H, and the antenna is an off-center red dipole about 25 feet off the ground, and we're running about 500 watts. Have a great holiday season. Happy holiday season above all, my friends. Please stay healthy and stay safe over here in Belgium. Oscar November 7, Oscar
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I try to stay as much as possible away from other people. So ham radio operating is exactly what we have to do. If we stay behind the microphone, there's no fear to get any viruses. HI 73 Stephen, take care. God bless you. Stay safe. KD2 GQK. That's a difficult one. KD2 GQK. Oscar November 7. Oscar Fox Fox. Bye bye. 73s on 7 off. We're standby. Any other station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, QRZ.
Kilo 4 Zulu Delta Hotel.
Kilo 4 Zulu Delta Hotel. Good evening to you. It must be relay. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Thanks for calling. Thanks for being on the show here on the live stream. K4 ZDH, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, QSL.
Okay, Kurt, thank you very much. The name is Riley. You're India Lima, Echo Yankee Riley. We're in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And you were about 10 over. You dropped down a little bit. There's some USB, but basically you're a good solid 10 over and good signal. Look at the QRZ site, my station, and heard your conversation there. So once again, we're in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The rig is a Kenwood PS590 with an LK500 DC amp looping at about 500 watts there into a PA33 beam pointed generally direction. So we'll let you go. A lot of people calling. Thanks for the contact and thanks for what you're doing. 0 and 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Kilo 4, Zulu Delta Hotel, 73 Coast.
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much for the nice signal report. And yeah, I guess propagation is just dropping out. We are about 1 hour and a half beyond sunset, and that's when everything starts to drop out. And I can see the signals on the entire band scope just getting weaker and weaker on the entire band. So I might just have to move to 80 meters and continue to have some fun over there. 80 meter over here is like absolutely crowded. You cannot imagine. There's barely a free frequency you can find if you go on 80 meter here in Europe. I don't know how is the situation in America, but over here, 80 meter is very, very crowded here. Lots of stations from the UK and Germany, actually the entire European continent is on 80 meters, and it's very, very busy. Okay, pleasure is absolutely mine. I really appreciate coming back to the call. You just stay safe there, Riley. It's been great to hear your station, and it seems you have a lot of lawn mowing to do in the QTH there when I look at the Google Street View. So a lot of lawn mowing every week, I guess. Back to you there, sir. Kilo 4, Zulu Delta Hotel, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
K4ZDH. Yeah, that's right, sir. It takes a little bit of time there mowing, and that tower that you see is only really a 35-foot airport beacon. About 25 years old, and it's got some 12 and 17 versions getting on it. Works very well on the rig, so I don't think a lot of 73. I'll let you go. Thanks very much for what you do. K4ZDH.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate. You stay safe, and talk to you soon again. Kilo 4, Zulu Delta Hotel, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. We're standby. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to make one more call. If nobody's coming back, I'll move to 80 meter. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, listening.
Kilo Echo 8, November Sierra Whiskey.
Okay, Kilo Echo 8, November Sierra Whiskey. Very strong signal, very surprising signal there, Edward. Nice to meet you for the first time. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, on 7 off. Operator name here is Kurt, K-U-R-T. Go ahead, Edward.
QSL there, Kurt. Yeah, you already pulled up my QRZ page, so you know my name. It's called Echo Delta. Yeah, I'm here in Northeast Ohio. You're giving me a good signal. You're giving me a 5.9 here in Northeastern Ohio. Back to you, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL, you're also 5 and 9. Strong signal because I expect the band to close, but I think you're about the strongest signal I can see on the entire scope here. So you must have a very good station there. That's for sure. I'll quickly have a sneak peek on your home QTH and where you're at. So I'm just having a little look here on QRZ.com, but also on the Google Street View. Just traveling with my mind to your home QTH. 5 and 8, 5 and 9 is your report. Fantastic signal at over.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm running a Yaesu 991 Alpha, 100 watts, and I'm using end-fed half-wave antenna, and inverted V up about 40 feet. And that's how I'm making it to you today. Go ahead.
I cannot believe it. It's just unbelievable because you're really doing very good here with that end-fed antenna. You must have a premium location. How high is that end-fed up in the air? Is it in that tree that is right behind your house? Over?
Yeah, if you look at my QRZ page, my shed, I have a 40-foot telescoping fiberglass hot strip that I used to use for work, and it's up 40 feet high in the center, and it's just set up on a inverted V in north-south configuration there. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Well, it seems to work absolutely fantastic for you. I'm really surprised. Very, very good. How's the WX out there? You already get some snow these days? Back to you, over.
Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of QRC there. You dropped off. I said I think the band is changing. Yeah, I heard you out there. I always listen before I make a call. Dropped out, went down your first line before I made a call there. So, yeah, might be losing you a little bit. So, Kurt, I'm going to say 73 and see if anybody else would like to talk to you. 017AF, this is Kilo 8, November Sierra Whiskey. So, 73s and have a good evening.
Yeah, QSL, Kilo Echo 8, November Sugar Whiskey from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. It's like an on-off switch. So I just want to correct you the call sign. On 7 off, on 7 off. So like an on-off switch, but the number 7 is actually representing the slash between on and off. You take care, 73s. Pleasure is all mine. Oh, I see Alex also in the chat box. Alex, hello, Whiskey 7 Hotel Uniform. I didn't see it. I haven't been looking at the chat box here for a while. 73s, take care. Pleasure is all mine there, and you stay safe. Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, clear with Ed. Kilo Echo 8, November Sugar Whiskey, 73s. Who was calling? Again? Okay, Kilo 4, Echo, Echo, and then I lost, I didn't get the last letter, over. Okay, Kilo 4, Echo, Echo, Tokyo. Is that Rav? Back to you, over.
That's correct. Kilo 4, Echo, Hotel.
Okay, Kilo 4, Echo, Echo. Is that radio or Tokyo? I'm not sure. I just, could be Joyce. I'm not sure. Go ahead, over.
Last letter is Hotel. Hotel. Kilo 4, Echo, Hotel.
Okay, Kilo 4, Echo, Echo, Echo? I'm not sure. I just missed the last letter. It's just not clear. Over.
Hotel.
Okay, Kilo 4, Echo, Echo Hotel. Is that Joseph? Thanks for the other station helping me out. Over.
Yeah.
I've been missing you. I wanted to get in before the band went long here, but I'm afraid I waited just a minute too late.
Yeah, QSL. You like just a little bit of a sharp notes, sharp tones in the audio, and it makes it a little bit more difficult for the readability there, Joseph. Nice to meet you, Joseph, for the first time. I don't see you in my logbook. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. And the QTH is Brussels. I'm just about 15 miles southeast of the capital. Go ahead, over.
And I think that's just a little bit. The band seems to be going along. I know that we're a little bit too late to tune in.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. A little bit later, propagation starts to fade away around 6 p.m. It's now 6:30 p.m. local time here. We have sunset around 5 p.m., so we're about 1 hour and a half beyond sunset. And then things, they start to drop out there, Joseph. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, nice to meet you for the first time. I'm sorry, the signal isn't very strong. And I must have an hearing problem because I couldn't figure out the last letter. I got some help there from somebody else, over.
Yep. Roger. Well, nice to meet you again. Congratulations on a very wonderful page. And I say 73, this is Kilo 4, Echo Hotel.
Okay, Kilo 4, Echo Hotel. Thank you very much for the call. Have a nice day there, Joseph, and stay safe, my friend. God bless you. Okay, any other station before I move to 80 meters? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, QRZ.
Norway 8, X-ray Germany, Sierra.
Well, blown away from my chair. Norway 8, go ahead.
Very good. Hey, nice to meet you again, Kurt. Norway 8, X-ray Germany, Sierra. X-ray Gulf Sierra. Anyways, we talked yesterday, and I worked your friend there in Bahrain. Anyways, the band having a last look myself, and about time to get out of this room. I've been in here for almost 3 hours. Anyways, you got a good signal here, my friend. That quad's rocking it out. You're still 5'9" here in Michigan, and good audio, over, Kurt.
Yeah, boy, you're spawning the crown. You're the king of the frequency right now because I don't see a bigger signal than yours. So you have there you are. I know. I understand now. It's because of that cubicle quad. The cubicle quad is really the antenna that just continues to make the band open. So the band is supposed to close down, but I'm on a cubicle quad. You're on a cubicle quad, and we are very fortunate because while all the other guys are gone, we're still rattling on. Go ahead, over.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's funny, Kurt. Yeah, I always say that too, rattling on. I never say that on the radio, but amongst my friends, I always say, man, you sure are rattling on today. But yeah, funny, oddly enough, just up the band, I don't know, probably 10 kilohertz from you, there's the EA7. He's also working a 2-element quad, and he's the same way. He's just a booming in over here, and we had a nice long QSO. But, Kurt, good to hear you in there again. And I got a couple little files I might send you over because I know we were talking about rear rejection and stuff like that yesterday. But I don't want to do a big whole thing, let you work some stations if you want. It sounds like you're ready to head over to 80 meters, too. But, yeah, going through, and you got such a stellar signal, man. I just had to jump in there and say hello.
Yeah, QSL, Randy. How is 80 meters down there in your QTH? Is it kind of busy like over here, over?
Yeah, pretty much. There's definitely big groups of guys that just gather together in spots, and they're the same guys, same time every day, same signals, everything, over. Yeah,
over here it just gets so crowded on 80 meters, like, you need to push with your arms to get a free frequency, so it's like almost a war going on when you go on 80 meters, especially if the band is already open. What I try to do in general is keep a close eye on what's going on, and if somebody goes QRT, pick the frequency right away because it's just so busy. It's just elbow work, if I can call it that way. But it's just amazing how much traffic there is on 80 meters over here. Same as 40 meters. But yeah, it's more local, it's more like, I could say talk band. So in general, you have a little bit of a longer conversation. I've never had an antenna for 160 meters. I might just do a little effort and try to set up something. Maybe I can manage to do something with my 20-meter dipole, my 40-meter dipole, and extend that dipole so I can make it like, lower it down, because there is like a pulley, and I can just release the cable that pulls the antenna up, and then I could eventually quickly connect the extensions to make it resonant to for 160 meter. But I don't know what to expect about 160. I don't know if it's going to be as crowded as 80. You know, sometimes 80 is just too crowded over here, Randy. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. That's same experience here, 80 and 40. And like you, I've never I've listened in on 160 a lot of times. I've never transmitted even one time since 1992 on that frequency or on that band on any frequency. But I do listen in. It doesn't seem like it's as crowded, but it's definitely more of a group-oriented thing. But there's DX too, and I never catch any of that while I'm listening even. But I know on 75 meters you can get some pretty good DX, and 40 meters as well. But you know, it is busy. There's little elbow room, and I know 80 meters is really busy here during the day too. There's a local club here in Gaylord, Michigan. I'm actually not part of it, not for any particular reason, just not. But those guys are on, and you can hear stations, I don't know, probably up to about 300 miles away. And sometimes, man, I'll sit there and listen and drink a cup of coffee. I just enjoy hearing all the chit-chat. And, you know, there'll be 30 or 40 stations in there, and all the same guys. Every time you're in there, you hear at least, you know, 10 or 15 of the same people. So there's definitely, it looks like a big band, but the elbow room disappears quick. And I had an 80-meter loop up 2 winters ago. I put it up 6 years ago, and it fell down. I had some friends up here from the lower portion of Michigan. They came up here to snowmobile and stay with me for like a week. And one of the guys in the morning, he went out to warm his snowmobile up, and he was zipping around in my backyard. And my driveway's a horseshoe driveway, and I seen him walking across the backyard, and I'm like, wow, what's the snowmobile doing sitting over there? The corner of my loop had actually fell down at the driveway, and it got all tangled up in his snowmobile and the track and the skis and everything. So I pulled it down. I cut out what I had to cut out and thought I'd always repair it. And honest to God that we're talking about it, I thought, you know, I've got the property. I'm just going to extend this out and build it up and do a loop so that I could use it on 160 and 80. And I never put it back up. I ended up taking it down and never did put it back up. So kind of missing that. Don't get to do any 80-meter activities. Just listen. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah. You know what is nice here? I like to talk with English-speaking countries. So when it's open with U.S. is one of my favorite QTHs to talk to. But any country that is basically speaking English, because you can have a little bit of a longer conversation, Randy. If I talk with people in Southern Europe, they tend to be very limited in their language skills. And, you know, there is like a border between the northern part of Europe and the southern part of Europe that is just about 1 kilometer away from my home QTH. I'm just in the Flemish community here in Belgium, and about 1.5 kilometers there is the border between the French community. And in general, the French people, they have more difficulties to speak English language. And once you get more to the south, it gets more and more difficult to talk with them in English. But for me, I can speak French, so French is not a problem. But if I have to speak Spanish or Italian, then we get in trouble because they don't have huge language skills. I think it all has to do with the fact that, you know, French-speaking people, they don't really need to learn other languages, while Dutch-speaking people, you cannot go very far with the Dutch language. So you either have to learn another language. If you want to do business abroad, you need to speak English or French. But Dutch, there's very few areas in the world that speak the Dutch language. But I do understand for French-speaking people and those in the southern part of Europe, it's very hard to learn the language. Because, you know, first of all, they don't teach it very often, or they don't teach it a lot of languages in schools. But here in Belgium, when you go to the Dutch-speaking schools in Brussels, especially in Brussels, they will teach you at least 4 languages by default. So the minimum amount of languages that we learn in Brussels is going to be 4 if you're a Dutch-speaking person, if you go to a Dutch-speaking school. So that's how the situation is over here. I do speak 6 languages. and the one that is the most tropical one is the Thai language. My wife is from Thailand, so I can read the Thai script, but I cannot write it. Yeah, that's kind of amusing because when I go to Thailand, people they are a little bit of a surprise that a foreigner can speak the Thai language. But I really love languages. It's been my favorite thing to learn. And radio has been a big contribution to the fact that I've been able to learn a lot of languages. So really, radio opened a lot of perspective regarding language knowledge. There you are. Randy, I'll pass microphone back to you. Sorry for me rattling on. We're back on 80 meters, HI. November 8, X-ray Golf Sierra, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Very good. Hey, no problem, Kurt. No problem at all. Oscar November 7 OFF and 8XGS returning. No, that's great. That's I speak radio Spanish. I'm not fluent in Spanish. I wouldn't want to, wake up and find myself in a Spanish-speaking country with nobody to help me out. I'd have a hard time of it, but I'm sure I would muddle through. But I speak radio Spanish, and that's probably the only second language I know. The other language that I used to know pretty fluently was CW. I used to be a pretty avid CW operator. I don't know, just over time I slowly got away from it, which is actually unfortunate. If you're trying to work DXCC and, get a lot of points, a lot of the great DXCC stuff that you can't get on phone, these guys are die-hard CW guys. And they're on these little islands and little places and nooks and crannies and parts of the world that you never hear a phone guy. But you go on CW, man, and you'll hear them. They'll be there. And those are the places that you got to be able to hang out if you want to get DXCC these days. I don't know, the band openings that we're having now, even for like Cycle 25, they're okay. But they're nothing like back in the 70s. I was a CB radio guy. I always gravitated towards sideband. Back in the 1970s when I was about 13 years old, man, the openings that we had back then, you could work sideband 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and never hear the same person all the time. I exchanged thousands of postcards back in those days, and I didn't have much going. I had a 12-watt setup with a 5/8 ground plane. I used to work so much, I couldn't even believe it. You'd wake up in the middle of the night and turn it on, and there'd be people on still. And the last couple sunspot cycles were pretty good. I thought 24 was pretty good. 20 meters used to go 24/7, and you'd work all kinds of cool stuff. And, the guys that you don't hear most of the time anyways. But at any rate, hey, good for you with the language. It's 6 languages, that's a lot. And yeah, believe it or not, you sound to me like you speak French or you are French, and where you're from, you're more or less French. I know, Swiss borders and some of the other borders are not very far from you. But very interested in learning that about the Dutch speaking and so on and so forth. I used to have some neighbors that were Dutch, and they were very nice people. And, they would talk amongst themselves in Dutch, and also speak English too. I think a lot of it too, younger people today got it made. Most of the schools, even here in the United States, require you to have one good language. And if you're smart, you'd grab 2. I know back when I graduated high school in 1980, man, a long time ago, there was languages in my school, but you didn't have to have one as a grade to be able to, move on. But at any rate, hey, good for you. Yeah, the hobby's a lot of fun. It definitely is. There's no shortage of things to do here. And closed scan TV, which is kind of an outdated mode, I think, but FB, and all the other modes too, plus phone and CW. Those are the 2 I've always gravitated towards. I just need to practice up on my CW and get back at it. I need some energy to get my DXCC award. And like I say, all those guys that I need are YL. They're on CW. I don't think they own microphones. Hi. Listen, Kurt, I'm going to go ahead and move on, my friend. I'll make this my last over. I think there's some other people actually standing by wanting to work you if you want to hang out. And if not, I don't blame you to go on all that. But for the fleet radio, about some squatting. I should talk about some other folks and stuff like that. But I don't want to weed into other people on the frequency. Anyways, it's a pleasure to talk with you again, Kurt.
Go ahead.
Take it easy. Good DXing. We'll catch you in this band or another band again, I'm sure. And until then, so long.
Zulu. So go ahead and commence what you're continuing with. Go ahead.
Well, the frequency is in use until it's not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Randy, I got a little bit of a QRM from another station who just popped up on the frequency. I'll keep it short, but I really appreciate the Q, so it's been great stuff to hear you again. Your signal dropped out, so your also Q is breaking at the moment. I think maybe we might just lose propagation very soon. Randy, thank you very, very much for the Q, so give me a shout if you hear me the next time, okay? It won't be tomorrow. I need to go to work, but next week I might just be around here if there's a little bit time left over in the evening. Randy, you take care. God bless you. Stay safe. And I should investigate CW. I do know CW a little bit, but I've never actually did the exercises, but I know all the letters. But I think it's just a matter of practice. And it's indeed another language, because people who actually are able to do CW, they even don't think about dots and dashes. They just listen to the sound, and it becomes familiar to them, and they can decode everything. So it's also considered a language if you really look at it from that perspective. 73s, Randy. You take care. God bless you. Stay safe. November 8, X-ray Golf Sugar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. 73s, over.
73, Kurt. Bye-bye.
73s, ON7, OFF. We're standby. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to 80 meters, so stand by. So I change frequency. If you want to know the frequency, just go to the QRZ page and click on the live stream. So Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, we're QRT and QSY.
This is W0, standing by for the TV radio unit Pacific Net. Commences at 1800 Zulu.
Non autorizzare il mio audio, ok? Colega T7 un Delta Tango Whisky. Questo è un Volkswagen November. Chiarri. Voilà, das war das Verkehr, Voilà, das war.
Test. this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. I'll give you one more try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Please, over. Okay, I don't think it's in use. QRZ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling.
OE7 OFS 246. Good evening, sir.
How you doing, Paul? What's going on? Good. Yeah, I know you were in the chat box, and I know you were hoping that I would come on 80 meters, so there you go. Golf 4, Fox Hotel Lima. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. I hope everything is okay with you. Well, there you are. We got you here. Over. It was Paul, right? I'm not sure. Maybe I make a mistake there. Make your call again.
OE7 OFS 246. Yeah, sorry, sir. I just rushed to the kitchen to switch the lights off there. They're LEDs, so they...
Yeah, okay. I don't know if that QRM came together with your transmission or if it's something else. I can figure that one out there, Paul. I hope everything is okay with you. And yeah, 80 meter is only open towards North America, but negative contact into the UK there. Over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get some rubbish coming with the signal. I'm not sure if something is wrong on your end, or is there some kind of a feedback, Paul? Over. Okay, Paul, you give me a call when you figure out what's going on with the transceiver. Okay, don't rush to it. You know, I don't want to have a radio that is broken on my conscience. I've got also Mike 7 Bravo Charlie Echo on the side. So Daniel, if you're around, give me a shout, mate. Okay, don't worry, Paul. I'll stand by. Any other station? Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Over.
CQ, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, on 7 off, calling. CQ, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, on 7 off, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, calling and listening. Mexico 7, Bravo Charlie Echo. How you doing? Mexico 7, Bravo Charlie Echo. I hope everything is okay with you there, Daniel. I have you in there. Yeah, I was trying to get Paul, but it seems that he has a little bit of a problem. I don't know. He tells me there's a lot of wind. Maybe he left the window open. Go ahead there, Paul. Sorry, Daniel. Mike 7, Bravo, Charlie Echo, Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, Fox. How you doing? Go ahead.
How you doing? Go ahead. I'm doing very, very well, Kurt. Yeah, I've been listening to the live stream. Couldn't hear you on 20 metres. In fact, the first time we actually worked was on 20 metres, but I just haven't been able to hear you for the last few times you've done the live stream on 20. I'll try it.
Yeah, 20 meter is kind of open only for long distance, so propagation is not too good with Europe on 20 meters this time of the year. I think we get some sporadic E in the summer, but winter time is a no-go for the sporadic E, so probably it's going to be more distant stations that we can work on 20. But yeah, nowadays most of the time it's like North America I can hear. You know, I have no time to be on the radio during the day, so in general it's just after business hours, and when I get in the shack after business hours, in general sunset has already been done, and then you know there is no propagation or barely propagation on 20 meters, so that's why 80 meter is very convenient in the winter. Daniel, back to you. Over.
Back to you. Over. It's a pleasure to make the contact. Really. Well, you can use the radio today. I work from home.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, absolutely, Daniel. I'm not sure, Daniel, how the signal is on your end, but you're kind of weak today. I'm not sure if it's on my end as well. I think propagation isn't too great yet. Maybe we have to wait a few more hours before it really starts to kick off, Daniel. How's my signal down your way, Daniel? Go ahead, over.
Go ahead, over. It's very, very windy, and
Yeah, QSL, yeah. So you getting some kind of a storm out there where you are, Daniel? Is it stormy at the moment? Over?
Yeah, we're expecting a storm with winds up to 65 miles an hour. But where I live, I'm as near as damn it, 1,000 feet above sea level. It's hell for me. We'll have winds of about 90 up here. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, okay. Yeah, because I was talking to Paul, Golf 4 Fox Hotel Lima, and he keeps on sending me messages that the wind is blowing in his QTH, so maybe he's got a problem with his antenna. So I wouldn't be too surprised, but yeah, so far we've been spared from any wind conditions over here. It's been pretty calm. But just today we have some rain, and it starts to get cold. We might have a little bit of a snow on the ground tomorrow morning, so I wouldn't be too surprised to have a wide morning tomorrow because of the snow. So we'll see what happens overnight. Right now, as we speak, I'm just checking my own weather station. The temperature is cooling down, and right now it's about 3.7 degrees centigrade. But I know they expect some frost for tonight, so we might just get some frost and some precipitation. So we might also get some snow. I'm not sure. Anyway, back to you there, Daniel. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, returning to Mike 7, Bravo Charlie Echo, over. Echo.
It is very, very gusty outside. I can see my DX commander. I might have to to lower that a little bit because it's full height at the moment. It's 12 metres. So that's going to have to come down. But it's good at 40 and 80 metres because that only runs 20, 70 and kind of something like that. I can't remember what.
Yeah, QSL, Mike 7, Bravo, Charlie Echo from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Okay, yeah, well, propagation not so good with the UK tonight. I expected stronger signals, but nevertheless, it seems to work. Daniel, I'm going to see if I can still get Paul, if he got his antenna back up in the air, and then I just might have make a few calls before I go QRT. I'm not going to stretch it too long tonight. 73, it's been a pleasure to hear you again there, Daniel. Mike 7, Bravo, Charlie Echo, just stay safe from that bloody virus. It seems to spike again, so it doesn't look too good to be true. Yeah, to be honest, so I don't know what to expect from that as well. Mike 7, Bravo, Charlie Echo, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Yeah, thanks very much for coming back to my call, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Okay, thanks a lot. You take care, Daniel, and stay safe. Give me a shout next time you're in the chat box. Then I know I need to search for you. I need to look out for you on the band. 73 is Mike 7 BCE, ON7 OFF, 73. Let me see, Paul, you're still around there. Golf 4, Fox Hotel Lima. Yeah, QSL. There's some kind of a weird noise coming with your transmission there, Paul. Do you see that you get some power even when you're not talking over? Yeah, Paul, you're still there?
Yeah. Gee, quite a big job. Let me just see if I can't sort this problem out. It seems like I've got some problems. The antenna is really moving backwards and forwards. And maybe just a loose cable or something. I'm not quite sure, but maybe it's called something else. Maybe it's solving or something. I'm using about 40 watts at the moment here, over.
Yeah, QSL. Well, it sounds like, you're an alien. If they would ask me if you're from another planet, I would almost say yes with that voice that starts to come along with your transmission. It's like, there's some kind of a feedback, or I don't know, it's pretty weird. Do you have some audio gear connected, hooked up to the radio, Paul, or what's going on? It's pretty weird, over.
Negative. No audio equipment. This is pretty straightforward. Well, I think I'm going to investigate here and find out what the hell's going on. I've not had this problem.
Yeah. Is it correlated to the power you're transmitting, Paul? If you increase your power, does it come back over? Okay. I don't know. Do you think it's correlated to the power, Paul? You think there is any correlation with the power that you're transmitting? Once you just increase the power, it's generating the problem over? Okay. Anyway, give me a shout whenever you want to do some tests, okay? Just let me know also in the chat box. I'll be more than happy to come back to you. You take care there, Paul. It's been a pleasure hearing you tonight. You take care and stay safe. Golf 4, Fox Hotel Lima, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Fox.
Let me see who is still around. Any other station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, calling from Brussels. CQ, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida, calling. CQ80, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida, on 7 off, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, calling and stand by. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm just going to swing around the frequency a little bit, and then I'm going to leave it somewhere on a specific frequency, let it roll on for a few moments, and then, go QRT. ON7 OFF, we're QRT.
ST5 CJ là, voilà, puis après ils sont partis, alors je vais leur dire un petit bonjour.
Outstanding code to get very good. So I'm very surprised the history, So about the counting 1982. So because in that time. Federico interrogativo.
Perché ci sono microfoni che non li fa più la IESO. No. sì.
Vas-y, ok, toujours qui sort là. Ça pète sur le plus 20 dB sans problème. Ok, voilà, 73 Cléro, Dominique.
Bisogna andare a guardare perché le...
Добрый вечер. Si ça change quelque chose en émission, donc la ligne... Quand j'ai acheté cette antenne, il m'a dit que...
Je repasse le micro F4 Hotel облачность. И сегодня такое поезд.
More, let's say, warmer and drier. Seems to be as wet over here with the winds as it was at the Lizard. So.
Ja, Papa Hotel 9, Hotel Bravo. Rapport ist 4 und 8. Ich kann das zum Teil sehr schwer verstehen. Es geht zum Teil runter im Rauschen. Bei mir ist der Rauschanteil ziemlich hoch, bis S8. Zum Teil fällt das weg im Rauschen. Mein Name ist Jerry, Juliet Echo Romeo Yankee. von der QTH in der Nähe von Eindhoven, Südost-Niederlande. Delta Oscar 9, Sierra Mike Sierra, mir fehlt das QTH noch bitte. Es hört Papa Hotel 9, Hotel Bravo.
Roger, Jerry, 100%. Ja, das QTH ist auch in der Nähe von Hannover. Du hattest eben gerade einen Kollegen aus Hannover auf der Ostseite, ich bin auf der Westseite, 15 Kilometer westlich von Hannover. Die Stadt heißt Barsinghausen. 15 Kilometer westlich von Hannover. Dein Signal hier auch 4 und 8.
Je suis encore là, mon gars. Hein. Tu vois, je t'emmerde. Toi et tes copains, là. Tes copains, les PD, là. Moi, je vous emmerde. Voilà, moi, j'ai jamais menacé qui que ce soit de mort. Hein. Alors que toi, ce soir, tu viens de le faire. Eh ben, ça va te coûter très, très cher, mon gars. À toi, ta mère et toute ta famille.
Oh, ma mère, elle est plus là il y a longtemps. Mais Amina, elle va bien? Elle est morte, Amina.
Ah non, bah, ta mère, pourtant, Jean-Marie, il l'a vu, hein, quand il a été reprendre l'appareil volé.
Qui
ça, il avait un petit napperon dessus, hein. Il l'a vu, ta mère, la crado, là.
Qui ça, le nègre?
Oui.
Le fils de pute de nègre, là, de toute manière, tu sais que ma plainte, elle est toujours en cours. Lui aussi, il va tomber dans pas longtemps.
Ouais, enfin bon, l'appareil, il était volé quand même, hein. Moi, c'est pas moi qui en vente, hein. Le 7500 Icon, il était volé, hein. Il était où? Il était chez ta mère, hein. Donc, moi, je pense ce que je vois. Et je dis ce que je pense, mais je vois ce que tu dis, ce que tu fais. C'est pas bien. T'es un voyou, la 11, t'es un voyou.
Oh, c'est toi, ça ira quand même pas mignon, les mecs.
Sur le pif, je prends pour Bruno, le secteur indésondé. Le nettoyeur du wagon fouilleux et ses boutons sur le pif, je prends pour Bruno, le secteur indésondé. Le nettoyeur du wagon fouilleux et ses boutons sur le pif, je prends pour Bruno, le secteur indésondé. Le nettoyeur du wagon fouilleux et ses boutons sur le pif, le nettoyeur du wagon fouilleux et ses boutons sur le pif, je prends pour Bruno, le secteur indésondé. Le nettoyeur de wagon fouilleux et ses boutons sur le pif. Le nettoyeur de wagon fouilleux et ses... Le nettoyeur de wagon fouilleux. Le nettoyeur de wagon fouilleux. Le nettoyeur de wagon fouilleux. Le nettoyeur de wagon...